so. There are various ways of bearing testimony to God's truth. First, one must begin by cleansing oneself of the contamination of the world. One must deliberately self-introspect and acknowledge that which is good about oneself, as well as that which may have seeped in, which is not so good. I think Paul is a good example of such self-scrutiny. He regularly preached the word while at the same time confessed his own weakness or prior weaknesses. He acknowledged his sinfulness or prior sinfulness while at the same time spoke of his ability to become new. This may seem paradoxical to some, and to the world there are those who may mistakenly see this as hypocritical. But to be both sinner and sinless at the same time is made possible only because of the grace of God. And Paul tells us of how one can become more and more sanctified in time. Yet the world in some cases would like to say, "Don't preach to me. You pull on your pants one leg at a time just like anyone else." But what the world does not know is that because we know Christ, we not only are human and do indeed pull on our pants one leg at a time, but like Christ, we are also partially divine. Hence, I think the answer is not to stop preaching, but to preach with care, not with coercion, beginning with trying to understand the person's hostility. And one may be surprised to find that at the heart of the hostility is hurt, and maybe even some bad experiences with the church.